Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakak Madash. And double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone for teaching His truth that's going all around the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect out there. All right, this is your brother Atazwan Bayal. This is going to be real quick. And Lord's will, I get this video through. You know, YouTube doesn't flag it or knock it down, okay? And I'm going to go into a little article that I saw, okay, here by the street, okay, for today. And we'll just say this man's name right here, all right? Thrill Great, okay? Because we got to use code when we're dealing with this type of information. Like I said, Lord willing, this doesn't get knocked down. But anyway, this man here thinks he knows the biggest future threat facing humanity. Okay, he says, after warning that the world was ill prepared for a pandemic before the CV crisis, all right, the same man brings up another concern. Okay, so already you know this dude is planning something else, all right, under his tutelage. Okay, so it says billionaire, all right, founder turned philanthropist has issued a word of warning. Considering his past track record when predicting threats to world health, it might be wise to pay attention. All right, it goes on to say in 2015, the same person suggests that a big concern for the future was a so-called demic. All right, it was only 5 years later when the CV-19 struck. Now the same man, right, says he worries a lot about bioterrorism, okay? So that in and of itself tells you what's coming next, all right? Bioterrorism, okay? It goes on and it says the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention defines bioterrorism as the intentional release of virus and bacteria or other germs that can stricken or kill people, livestock, or crops. Of course they would know. All right? The same wicked man right here in a February 3rd BBC interview compared the threats posted by bioterror and pandemics. All right? Bioterror is a little harder to defend against because whoever's trying to do it, and his name comes right behind it, is doing it cautiously and understanding your defense system so that they can be trying to design around them. Okay? The CDC says that an anthrax attack is high on its list of concerns. Quote, if a bioterrorist attack were to happen, Bacillus anthracis, the bacteria that causes anthrax, would be one of the biological agents most likely to be used. The CDC writes on its website, all right? And so we claim fair use of this information as it is a report, okay? And I'm not profiting from any information, nor am I spreading any misinformation medically. All right, this is a written report. Going on, it says anthrax spores are easily found in nature and can be produced in a lab produced in a lab, the CDC said. In 2001, shortly after the September 11th terror attacks, anthrax was distributed in letters through the U.S. mail. Okay? In which there are no safeguards even today, even for that if it was to happen again. quote, 5 Americans were killed and 17 were sickened in what became the worst biological attack in U.S. history, according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI investigation into the matter, which was codenamed Amerithrax, eventually culminated in an announcement that charges were to be brought against Dr. Bruce Irvins, a microbiologist at the United States Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Disease in Maryland. Irvins committed suicide before the charges were filed. Yeah, I bet he did. Okay. I'm sure he did. So anyway, Thrates, okay, thinks he got a crystal ball and he could see into the future. Okay, so this lets you know, keep your guards up. All right, and those of us in the spirit, we know what's going on. So let's get a couple of scriptures and get off of that. Like I said, hopefully I'll get this one through. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and it reads, "Let's say Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," right? And trying to put out a so-called vision, if you will, or a warning, as they call it, of something may be looming that you're terrified of, right? Especially when your cohorts are the ones who are taking your lead to put such a thing out there, all right, that can kill people or livestock, okay? Let's go over to Ephesians 6:10, and we'll read this and one more scripture, and then we'll just shut it down. Like I said, I'm taking a chance by doing this, but we'll see what happens. All right? So this is Ephesians 6:10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil," right? All of those things, right? Those trickery, all the trickery and the little things that they like to do. Let's go into the word wiles and their methods, okay, of how they're going to bring about such a thing. Okay, and it goes into traveling over, wild, lying wait, which is not what we're looking for. Cunning arts, there it is, deceit, craft, trickery. Okay, that's the wiles, the trickery, as to speak before it actually happens. All right. A wicked, if you want to say it, a wicked false prophet, right, on the left-hand side. Okay, that's what that guy is. All right. Going on to verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." That guy is a billionaire, right? And he's wicked, and he's in a high place because he's running in league with world leaders, okay? And he's taking his money to back, okay, these jab shots, okay, to go all over the world. All right. Verse 13, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth," right? And we know those of us who follow the real truth, right? We're not in any other fake false religion. We don't worship any other God except Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's our God, okay? And this word is our truth. All right? "Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And we know the wicked, they are the elite of the house of Esau, Edom. All right? In which that man Thrill Freights, okay, is a part of. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, right? Okay? Praying for each other, particularly the elect of the Lord, okay? Because these are evil times that are upon us, evil days and evil people who are working wickedly in darkness, okay? This is Isaiah 32:5, and it reads, the vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. Let's go into that word, churl. Okay. And we'll look at a definition if it's in here. Okay. See that? Goes on to say, in the sense of withholding niggardly. All right. It's a nigger. All right. A scoundrel. Okay. Knave. Okay. In the sense of withholding niggardly. Churl. All right. That's a vile person known as a churl. All right. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. And that's what all of those people from the WEF and that guy, Trill Traits, okay? They are vile people. They are wicked, and they work iniquity, okay? For the vile person will speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the churl are evil, right? And when you start using needles and syringes, okay, against particularly, all right, the Israelites, okay, trying to force people to take the jab, okay, that's being evil and wicked, all right? And that's an instrument that they used over the last 3 years. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, right? And they lied about this so-called pandemic, okay? They lied about CV19, all right? Verse 7 again, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, okay, and to come out and say that you fear something else is on the horizon. That's you putting that shit into motion, all right? But you got to do what the Most High wants you to do, and we understand that. Those of us in the truth, we know that you're carrying out your job, okay? The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. But the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand, right? So these people are wicked, okay? But anyway, saw that little article, and I said I'm going to take a chance and see if I can't get a little lesson off of it and see if it stands up. You know, Lord willing, it'll make it through, okay? So these devils are already promoting the next one, okay? So we're not surprised, and we're not going to be taken by any more evil devices, all right, that they come up with, all right? The elect is not going to be fooled. And with that, I'll end it right there, real quick, real short, to the point, okay? All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'll see you again with another lesson real soon, Lord willing. All right, Shalom.